Welcome everyone. Today we are unpacking a truly beautiful yet ultimately devastating piece of poetic storytelling. We're going to see exactly how a stunning dream can slowly, painfully transform into an inescapable memory. It's an explainer diving deep into one of the most profound expressions of love and heartbreak out there. We'll be exploring the absolute emotional depth of the classic lyrical masterpiece, Kabhi Sham Dale. So let's just get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this. The poet opens up with this absolutely staggering request. Whenever the evening falls, come into my heart, but come in such a way that you never leave again. Wow. It poses such a fascinating hook for our explainer today. I mean, think about it. What actually happens when the person you practically begged to stay forever becomes nothing but a fading memory? It's a gorgeous setup, but man, it really braces us for a heartbreaking reality.
Section 1. The Eternal Invitation of Love.
So in this initial phase of the lyrics, the narrator builds up this breathtakingly beautiful, idealized world of romance. It's pure, it's untouched, and it's just overflowing with immense hope. But the true anchor of this first half is this one impossible promise, but come in such a way. You know, asking someone to literally never leave is the ultimate romantic request, right? But psychologically speaking, it is heartbreakingly impossible. By demanding absolute permanence in a totally unpredictable world, the narrator is actually setting up the massive tragic fall that we're going to witness later on.
Just listen to the warmth and absolute certainty in these words. The charm of my days and nights is because of you. I swear on life itself, my life is from you. It's just so incredibly warm, isn't it? The narrator isn't just saying I love you here. No, they're placing their entire existence, their literal day and night, entirely in the hands of their lover. It is a moment of absolute, complete emotional surrender.
Section 2. A deep, spiritual connection.
And this brilliantly illustrates how the relationship transitions. It moves way past just a physical presence and blossoms into this all-encompassing, deeply spiritual bond. We're talking, you are inside me, outside me, you are my eyes, you're my companion on these lonely paths. The lyrics completely dissolve the boundaries between the narrator and the beloved. They aren't two separate entities anymore. The beloved has basically become the very lens through which the narrator sees and navigates the entire world.
This next line perfectly captures the absolute peak of romantic devotion. You are not here, but still you are with me. No matter what the conversation is, it is about you. Even physical absence is completely overpowered by this constant, unrelenting mental and emotional presence. It's like the beloved is just everywhere, tucked into every single thought. Now, what's really interesting about this juxtaposition is the stark narrative pivot we suddenly encounter. We go from that soaring peak of love, swearing that life is from you, and we crash instantly into ultimate devastation, where only pain remains. It's jarring. We move from a state of complete emotional fullness straight into absolute hollow emptiness.
Section 3. The Journey of Separation and Loneliness. We're now entering the deeply tragic second half of the narrator's psychological journey. That bright light of love has completely faded into a heavy, melancholic darkness. If we trace the narrative arc of this relationship, the shift is just devastatingly fast. It starts with this incredibly hopeful invitation on day one, moving into complete surrender a few months later. But then, the story plummets into separation, where the whole relationship becomes just a story of the past. And finally, it settles into a permanent state of loneliness, described as this deep, totally inescapable abyss.
The pain becomes agonizingly real right here. Crying for you has become the path of my nights. Your departure has become a permanent part of my memories. That joyful, really tangible reality of the past has been forcefully reduced to mere memories. And worse, those painful memories now completely dictate every waking and sleeping moment of the narrator's life. The narrator describes aimlessly searching every wasteland, ultimately finding that there is literally nothing left for them in this world. Their silence, this profound disgrace of silent lips, has essentially become a daily punishment. They're mourning a loss so deep, so soul-crushing, that words completely fail them at this point.
Section 4. The Deep Abyss of Memories.
And here we are. This is the final emotional descent in our explainer today, where those once beautiful memories of love have fully mutated into sources of profound, unrelenting grief. The poet uses these incredibly vivid, dark visual metaphors to describe the aftermath of a totally shattered romance. I mean, we see an abyss of memories, a relentless rain of sorrow, a world reduced to a barren wasteland.
And right in the middle of it all is a narrator who is barely surviving, leaning only on the incredibly fragile crutches of a broken heart.
So the crucial point is that the ultimate tragedy of this song is captured in one single, gut-wrenching realization. The dreams we wove together, those very memories, have now become a deep abyss. It tells us something really difficult to swallow, that the most beautiful, intimately shared dreams are exactly the things that create the deepest, most devastating wounds when reality finally shatters.
This is really what the entire journey builds up to. When true love breaks, the memories themselves become the biggest punishment. It's just a powerful distillation of everything the lyricist has been building up to this point. The love they felt, it wasn't a lie at all, but its legacy is pure, inescapable punishment.
The narrator leaves us with this utterly broken reality. Neither that laughter remains, nor those beautiful sights. Now I am only surviving on the support of this broken heart. They are completely depleted, folks, left surviving on the most fragile crutches imaginable. It's such a haunting, devastating end to what started out as such a beautiful, hopeful invitation. Which leaves us with this final, lingering question to ponder. Do our most beautiful memories ultimately become our deepest wounds? Wow, thank you so much for exploring this lyrical masterpiece with me today. I think it's a true testament to the enduring power of classic poetry, really showing us how intricately tied our greatest joys are to our deepest, darkest sorrows. Take care of yourselves and keep exploring the deeper meaning behind the art all around you.